Today I will be telling about how I make my biology notes. This used to be different a bit earlier and now it is a bit different. I hope this will be the final till the last of my session. Let's get started. So I just take this random notebook. Obviously my random notes notebook. This is the main notes, by the way. I just write the topic in here, make this blue border. So everywhere I find this blue border means that there is the heading and a new topic starts. Then in this point form, instead of writing 1 2 3, this I do if I need to, but my main goal is for like this because I just like them. Then I just indicate some important points with red pen, generally write with blue pen, heading with black pen, and some things like, okay, what is a sporozoite? It is an infective stage of malaria, or some things which the teacher tell in Hindi or like in my native language, so I just translate in that and write that. So some additional things like I should have written this with pencil, but green gives a bit of vibe, so you get the thing. Like this, like this. And if there is an in-between topic, like I wrote a bigger topic, malaria in black, a bit into it with pencil, like this. This border is a need because I can write some of the additional information from the paras here in here, or I can just write the questions, like this is the only question I can find until written now. This is the question which is from here, so I can just cover this part and read the question, give the answer. This is the method which I learned from YouTube, have worked very well. This is my second notebook of bio. I've completed one notebook, though the notes are pending, but one notebook is done. So from where I write my NCRT. Earlier I was not doing it from the NCRT, but the booklet that my tuition provided. Now I'm doing it from NCRT because I think I will miss out some important info. This is just the fear inside, I don't know. So I just read the topic from here. So like here the topic is protozoan. There we get like there was something topic like protozoans, and so I wrote the heading here, protozoan diseases in humans. So here is malaria, so I will write here only malaria rather than any other disease being in that booklet. So I just read, okay, this is their match, this is their, okay, this seems a bit easier in there, so I just write it from there. So I just switch between the things, but my main focus in here. Also, I have one more note, this notebook. This is the notebook which I use while writing notes in class. This is like when my teacher is teaching me, and this is something a bit different. Okay, this is physics, I'm sorry. So when the teacher says something a bit different or just related to the topic, or some flow charts kind of thing she makes on the board, so I just write them in here because on book it will be messy or it will be so congested, so I won't know what I wrote. So this is the notebook which I have filled one notebook. This is my second. Also, when the teacher gives some questions to write in class, I do the same thing here. I used to have a different notebook for that, but I just merged that because that was basically wastage of paper, I guess. Some flow chart, short forms, or the additional things she tells. So I carry my this notebook to class, my booklet, and my this notebook. This notebook is just for checking if the teacher asks my notes are complete. And at home, I just take my NCRT out, match, and write the things. Finally, I came up with this system because it was so confusing for me. Till 11th, it was not compulsory because there were not board exams, but in this class, we have them. I started this system from this chapter only, human health and disease. For the previous chapters, I will read through my notes. If they are okay or fine, I will not rewrite it because rewriting the notes is just a wastage of time, from my opinion. If you like it, if you have enough time, it's your way, you can do it. But if you don't have and you think it is the wastage of time, you can just Google some notes out on Telegram. There are enough. You be smart, don't work hard enough. You get it? Okay. If I feel the need of adding a bit of information in my previous notes, then I will just take a random piece of paper, write the things on it, and then I will just staple it, paste it. I will not rewrite my notes until I have the certain urge to write a particular topic or something. When I have my tab on with me, I just make some random mind maps on it. I'm thinking of making mind maps on tab, finalizing it, and then making it on pages and pasting it on my Almira or something, or keeping it in a folder for safe kind of thing. Let me show you. So the app that I use here is Samsung Notes app. These are the notes until now that I have made. Let's see a bit of reproductive health notes. This was kind of mind map I was saying, like this. This was a bit complex kind of thing. This is like a vertical way. Okay, so this one is the best one that I've made. Like, it was so good. I'm just telling you again and again, you don't need to make this fancy kind of thing. I just made it out of, getting me into the mood of studying or something. I'm thinking of making it on a piece of paper and storing it with me in that way. This is rough. So get it. This is rough and this is what it means to get fair. I just wrote it in a fair like studying it from the rough, then making the fair myself without seeing anywhere. That is how it turned out. If you want for chemistry and physics, until I get sure of myself how I will be doing it, I'll see you in the next one.